let's take a look. It's just around the corner, isn't it?
Yes. I really like this house, but I can't seem to come up with a good idea for this corner. I don't have a clear vision, and it's just not coming together. I was hoping you might have the perfect solution.
So you definitely need somewhere to sit and a spot for jackets. Do you also need space for shoes?
Yes, maybe just enough space to tuck away a couple of pairs.
Okay.
Yes, and it should feel inviting when you walk in. First impressions matter. It should look stylish and welcoming.
Right. I think we can manage that, don't you?
Great. I trust you'll create something beautiful here.
Shall we set up here in the corner?
Of course. Make yourselves at home.
Okay, thank you. Right, let's get started. Prepare to be surprised.
I'm excited.
See you later then.
Have fun. Bye. Now, what do we need? A stylish seating area for sure.
Yes, something delicate but still eye-catching.
And I think we need something for the wall. Maybe a picture frame or a clock.
A clock sounds like a great idea.
Or do we already have one? No, looks like we don't, so that's sorted. And for storage, how about a freestanding wardrobe? The staircase is so airy and light, so the furniture should complement that. Do you know the type made with thin rods? I once made one with concrete and inserted sticks. A bit like Mikado. If we introduce some color, that could be a fun accent while keeping the bench minimal.
Or we could go for a completely dark bench and introduce pops of color in the wardrobe.
I like that idea too. A black bench with vibrant accessories, a statement wall clock, and wardrobe elements.
Perfect. So the plan is set. I'm excited. Let's change and head to the DIY store, shall we?
Definitely. Let's go. Aneta and I have already started creating. We had the frame cut from plywood boards at the DIY store, 18 millimeters thick. We've mitered the edges, but we still need to cut a few pieces to size. Aneta's on that now.
Right, here we go.
Everything is now cut. We have the frame of the bench, which is slightly higher. By the way, you can find the exact measurements and instructions on the WAGNER website. First, we'll assemble the frame, then attach the slats on the inside. This board here, which we've cut twice, will help keep the slats evenly spaced and aligned in a row. It also serves as the base for the runners, the legs of the bench. The slats are now perfectly mitered, meaning the frame is in place and ready for screws. But first, it's crucial to pre-drill the wood to prevent splintering. So the frame is finished, and now we move on to the slats. Aneta and I are clever. We spaced everything so that the gap between each slat matches the width of a single slat. To secure the slats, we first screw in every other one and then remove the spacer pieces in between. That way, the spacing stays perfect.
Second.
Now we can attach the boards, keeping the same even spacing. We're positioning them about 20 centimeters from the inside edge. Now we just need to make sure we pick the right slats. Every second one, of course. I love working in sync like this.
Yes, teamwork makes it much more fun.
especially since everyone thinks in terms of the project and has a different approach. Oh no, I've done it wrong again. I've done it wrong. Look at this.
Now we just have to make sure that we get the right strips. Every second one, of course.
Oh no!
Luckily, it's on the underside, so it's not a disaster. Here, take a
You
look.
won't see that later anyway. A bit like Swiss cheese.
The seat of our bench is done. Now it just needs painting. First, we'll apply a primer.
Exactly. So we've primed the bench, the primer has dried, and now it's time to spray, right, Eva?
Yes, with black. The seat and the runners are now sprayed and fully dry, of course. Otherwise, we wouldn't be leaning here so comfortably. Now we can assemble everything.
Really excited to see how it looks. Wow, it looks amazing. I could even picture it by the front door with a lantern and some cushions.
Or back here by the pool.
Yes, with a cocktail in the hand.
Yes, not bad, right?
Now let's move on to the base of our coat rack. We've decided to use a concrete casting compound for this. We poured it into a plastic mold, but it's crucial to spray the inside with multifunctional oil beforehand to ensure easy removal later. To create neat slots for the coat rails, we inserted plastic tubes into the mix.
And it's important to coat the tubes with oil as well before inserting them. Most ready-mixed concrete sets quite quickly, so you need to work fast. That means positioning the tubes swiftly too. To ensure they are evenly aligned, we used a simple trick. We cut out a cardboard template to hold the pieces securely in place. After about half an hour, the tubes must be carefully removed to ensure the slots remain clean and undisturbed. I once built a coat rack with a concrete base using a large bucket, filling it with casting compound and inserting rods. In that version, the rods were fixed in place. The great thing about this design, however, is that you can remove and reposition the rods whenever you like, making it much more flexible.
Yes, because it allows you to change things up whenever you want.
Yes.
Shall we see how it's turned out?
Let's take the concrete base out now. If we tilt it slightly on the edge, I think it should come away quite easily. And voila, that looks fantastic.
It really does. It's sleek, modern, and stylish. Concrete is hugely on trend right now, and paired with the coat rails, it's going to look amazing.
Yes, and the colors will make it pop beautifully.
Exactly.
Now, onto the wardrobe itself. The concrete base is set, so we're moving on to the rods. These are round wooden dowels, which you can find at any DIY store. The ones we're using have a 22mm diameter. Here's what they look like in their natural, untreated state. But the ones we're working with have already been primed and cut to length.
And now, we're going to spray them using the Gravity in different colors.
If you're unfamiliar with the Gravity, it's a small spray attachment that's perfect for applying paint in small quantities. It's ideal for projects like this where you need to switch colors quickly without dealing with large paint containers.
And it works brilliantly for decorative pieces, too.
Exactly. Another great thing is that when you hang the rods up while spraying, they don't touch anything, making it much easier to coat them evenly. So, let's get started.
Some paint left and we want to build the wall clock, so we'll use the leftover colors and spray these wooden balls with it. These were normal round balls, and we've used this
punch, that's what it's called, to create small holes. They will be essential later when we assemble the clock, but they also make the spraying easier. We've placed the balls on skewers and inserted them into a block of foam, so we can spray them evenly from all angles. Super practical.
We even made a little spray booth out of cardboard so we can contain the paint. This has turned into quite the
elaborate project.
Very elaborate.
Let's just get these coated. Are you able to reach them all right?
Yes, that works perfectly.
Aneta and I have now reached the final stage of our DIY project. Everything we've prepped and painted is dry and ready for assembly. We've got the wooden balls, the canopy for the clock mechanism, and all the rods. Pre-drilling is essential here. We created a template to ensure precision. Since the size of the canopy can vary, we simply divided the circumference into 12 equal sections and drilled the holes accordingly. Now we just need to insert the rods and wooden balls to complete the structure. But first, I'll assemble the clock mechanism, which is super easy to find online or in any specialist store. It's really affordable, and you can make your own custom clock in no time.
While Eva is setting up the clock mechanism, I'm assembling the hour markers. It's really simple. We drilled a hole in each wooden ball, and now I'm inserting the rods.
This is going to create such a beautifully colorful effect.
I think so too. Lovely color combination.
And the best part is, you can customize it however you like. I also love the wooden canopy. It ties the whole design together so well. Now let's add the balls.
Yes, let's put them in place. This would also make a fantastic gift idea.
Absolutely, and since you can choose the colors, you can match it to any interior.
Exactly, and you can personalize it to suit your space. Would you prefer a neat, structured look, or should we go for a more random, playful arrangement?
I'd say we just make sure no two identical colors sit next to each other. Other than that, we can arrange them freely.
Exactly. I think it looks fantastic. A really stylish DIY.
Delicate and colorful and yet still classic.
Yes, and it's an eye-catcher.
Absolutely. Now we're ready to style the hallway.
Now comes the best part, decorating. I can't wait to hear what Dunya thinks. It turned out beautifully, didn't it?
Yes, I love it too. It fits the space perfectly, light and airy, yet with those striking pops of color. I think it's cool.
Me too.
And I really enjoyed working on this with you. It was our first project together, and I think it turned out brilliantly.
Absolutely. Hopefully the first of many. Oh, here she comes.
Hello, Dunya. How are you?
I'm good.
That's great. Look, we've finished.
Wow, you've worked some real magic here.
Yes, we were super quick. What do you think? Do you like it?
Really beautiful. I need a moment to take it all in.
Look, everything you wanted is here. A sleek, elegant bench and the wardrobe.
Yes, it's perfect. I love that I can just set my bag down as soon as I walk in. It's so practical.
And the bars are completely adjustable. You can rearrange them however you like, and we've left a few extra ones so you can change it up whenever you need to. It's totally
Perfect.
modular.
Exactly. And up here, we've added a little notch so you can hang jackets individually. Plus, the concrete base adds a modern touch. It's both stylish and practical.
I'm totally thrilled. Right, let's celebrate with an iced coffee. You've worked so hard.
That's a good idea, isn't it, Eva?
Absolutely. Off to the kitchen then.